right, welcome back to Cricket for Americans. Nick here, and I want to talk about India, South Africa. And I know not everyone's an India fan, but I am a huge fan of Indian cricket. And I think what happened in day two warrants a video. What's happening right now for India and South Africa is quite astonishing, to tell you the truth. When I saw their score after the first day and they got bowled out, 202, not as bad as other scores we've seen, but they got bowled out for 202, I thought, you can't win them all. You definitely can't. There's no Kohli. There's a lot of guys missing. We'll get to that in a second. They got bowled out for 202. The man of the previous match for South Africa got 0 wickets this time. Ngidi, Rabada, Olivier, I'm not sure how to say that, and Jansen, 3, 3, and 4. So they got bowled out for 202. And I was like, that may not be enough, especially the way South Africa started. Okay? They lost a wicket in the 4th over, but they didn't lose another wicket until the 39th over. But then they bowled out South Africa for 229. 229. South Africa had a lead of 27 after the first innings of play. And you're going to say, well, they got the lead. It's 1 innings each. But it's quite remarkable. This is on the heels of de Kock announcing his retirement from Test. In the middle of a series, for crying out loud. I'm done with Test. Very, very interesting there. He's still a young guy. But he's done playing Test cricket. He's finished with it. That's a topic for another conversation. What's going on with Test cricket? But South Africa gets 2 half centuries from Peterson and from Bavuma. But they go down for 229. And the thing that's remarkable about this is who is on the Indian side. Okay? KL Rahul, who has played a decent amount of Tests in his career, but has never really been a consistent opener for Tests. Now, not in my time at least. He's the temporary captain right now because Kohli's not there. Not Rahane, right? Who was not too long ago the vice captain. Rohit's not there. Rahul is the captain of the Indian Test side. I love it. This guy just went nuts in the first match. But there's no Kohli. There's no Jadeja. All right? They have Siraj, Shami, and Bumrah, which is fine. They have Thakur in there as their 4th pacer. Right? And they got Ashwin in there. They got Vihari, who we haven't seen since Australia, as far as I know, in the red ball side. You got Rahane batting 4th. And you got Agarwal in there. No Rohit Sharma. Okay? That's some big guys missing. No Rohit. No Kohli. No Jadeja. Right? The spinners, whether it's Akshar or Ashwin, you're kind of switching it in and out there. Siraj has been in there for a while. Thakur has been in and out. But these are the guys you have on this squad. And India's going into South Africa where they've never won a series. They just won the first match. And I think that they have the momentum in this second match. A lot can still happen. It's only 2 days, and both sides have been bowled out already. But look at who they have, Team India, who they're beating, South Africa, who is dominant at home, and look at what they're doing. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. Is there any doubt that India is the deepest squad in red ball cricket right now? And dare I say, maybe the last 20 years? The deepest Test. We saw what they did in Australia. Sorry, Australia fans. You don't want me to keep bringing it up, but I've got to keep bringing it up because not only did they win a second series in a row in Australia, but they did it with the backups. They did it with not your top starting 11 that you would choose. Vihari being one of them, for crying out loud. Look at what they're doing. They did it in Australia twice. This Indian squad. They did it in England earlier this year. They won a series in England. They're doing it in South Africa right now. This squad, with the exception of maybe New Zealand going to New Zealand, this squad has no fear, and it doesn't really matter who they put on the field. Isn't that crazy? Now they have their 2 best pacers Definitely the two best pacers. But it's unbelievable. You have, I think it's his first time as a red ball captain, and KL Rahul. You have Vihari in there. You have Pujara, who's a shadow of himself right now. And day 3 is going to be really, really interesting because you have a very interesting partnership. Rahane and Pujara, two guys that I believe are so due it's not even funny. And coming in after the second day of play, come in, the start of the new day, I can easily see both of them being bowled out within the first 10 overs. Easily. But imagine if they put together a partnership. These two guys that are due to have a decent partnership. That's where this game can get out of hand for South Africa. But South Africa got what they wanted, 202 all out, and they went down for 229. And Thakur got 7 wickets. Have I not mentioned that yet? 7 wickets. This guy has these amazing performances every 3 or 4 matches. Whether it's the half centuries that he got, I think there was, 2 or 3 of them, right? Whether it's the 5 wicket hauls, now a 7 wicket haul. This guy is insane. And it's funny because I saw on someone's YouTube survey which pacer is going to get the most wickets in this first innings, or maybe it was in the match. And I saw Thakur's name. I'm like, nope, not the way he's going. He's not. 7 wickets. What do I know? I mean, it's exciting to watch if you're an Indian fan because it doesn't matter if some teams in any kind of sport, you have your stars go down, we're done. And that's why we lost. That's why we couldn't move on. Not this side. Not this team. Are they the best test ball team in the nation right now? Not just the deepest, but the best. They legitimately have about 15 to 20 guys that you can put out there in the starting 11 and you can win a series in a place that's unwinnable, especially for India and South Africa. Thakur bowled almost the least amount of overs for the Pacers besides Siraj. And he was the most expensive besides Ashwin. But what else is new, right? 7 wickets. He got Elgar, the captain. He got Peterson, who was getting 62. He got Dustin. He got Bavuma. He got Varian, the wicketkeeper now. He got Jansen. I mean, it's unbelievable what this guy is able to do. And how he's consistently able. I wouldn't put him as probably the top 5 pacers in India. I wouldn't. Sorry. For test. But this guy puts amazing performance after amazing performance after amazing performance, which is where he gets the name Lord Thakur, and where he demands that you give him respect and that you put him in there. Because what's he going to do next? Is he going to get 8 wickets next time and a half century? I could see it happening because this guy's just unbelievable. He rises up and he plays way above his potential. And I'm not trying to say he has low potential. I'm not saying that at all. But just for me watching, he just never ceases to amaze me. This team never ceases to amaze me. I think they're going to take this match. I think they're going to get their very first series win in South Africa. And it's interesting. They're going to go anywhere they want. In this WTC, the teams that go on the road, they have a very small chance of winning that series. India can win any series they go to. Any series they go to, they can win it with anyone they have, and that is scary. That is dangerous. That's insane. And the last thing I want to say, I don't want to make it too big of a thing because they were able to do what they did in Australia with Shastri. They were able to do that. And one of those matches without Kohli, right? But this is what I want to say. Rahul Dravid, look at what this guy's done in his short time as a new coach. He took over before the New Zealand series. Look at what this guy's done. You have Kohli, who's in and out, right? So you have different captains sometimes for the test sides. You have different things going on after the World Cup. People are tired. You have Dravid come in, and it looks like they haven't skipped a beat no matter who's out there. That is a true sign of leadership. It's early before we start crowning him as the best coach of all time. But he's able to come in, and he's able to get these guys to play at their best potential in a difficult, tough place, not to mention what happened in the first match, and able to fight. And it's so exciting. Dravid could potentially go down as one of the best coaches, but it's early on. He could be one of the worst ones, too. There's still a lot of cricket left to play. But my question is, I'm so like, I feel like I'm calm in this video because it's so unbelievable to me. But it's also exciting too as a cricket fan. Let me know what your thoughts are on my thoughts here. Let me know if you don't think that India's going to win this match. Let me know what's the key, the big keys for the second innings. Both the openers are down. Dravid and Agarwal are both down. They're both out. So Pujara, Rahane, they've already put together a decent little partnership. They need to put themselves together a really nice 200-ball partnership, in my opinion, to really, really grab the momentum, keep the momentum, and put India in the right foot. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if Thakur's got a 50 in him, for crying out loud. Let me know what you think. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, adios.